Hello, everybody, and welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Oh, my goodness. I am Creative Sarah. This is my studio. Welcome. Want to welcome you in. I have a great project for you today, DIY project. I am struggling, and I don't know what is causing it, but I have like this pain. I feel like it's like some kind of nerve pain because I have like really bad shoulder arthritis. And I have this pain that's just like all down here. And it feels kind of like a nerve. I don't know. Hi, Christine. Hi, Robin. Hi, Sherry. I don't know. It just is. It's annoying. It's annoying. My husband's like, "You having a heart attack?" I'm like, "No, I'm not having a heart attack. Like everything else is fine. I just think I have. Oh, it hurts down here. It like the whole. I'm like, there's a nerve, something." And he's like, maybe it's a pinched nerve. And so I went on the. This is my sign for the inversion table, but it didn't do anything. Helped my back, but it didn't do anything for this. And I don't know. If you see my face go, it's because of that. There really is no medicine to take for this kind of weird thing that I know of. Hi, Christy. I really don't know. Let's see. I think I need to get you a keyword. So today is a fun day. Number one, we are doing the final walkthrough for Cassie's house today. Okay, and then I need to check something really quickly. Today's keyword. Oh, good. Don't have that to deal with. All right. Today's keyword is winter. And you're gonna see, I am using our club kit for November. If you're not a club member, it's not too late. You can sign up right now and get this club kit. And the way you're gonna do that is you're gonna comment the keyword, which is winter. And when you comment that, I'll send you a message with a link to today's project kit. Now, I am using the club kit, plus I added another surface to use. And the surface that I added is actually 50%. It's not this one, so I'm going to remove that. I forgot. Is actually 50% off. An extra 50% off right now. That is great for everyone. You're going to save 50%. However, our club members are going to save an extra 50% on top of your already 30%. So here I'm going to talk about becoming a Perks member and a club member at the same time because it's going to be your best bet for savings. Now, look at this adorable snowman. This is our Winter Wonderland scene. We're going to use this a couple different times. When you get a kit, let me show you what comes in your kit. So, for the month of November, if you're a club member, this is on its way to you right now as we speak. You're going to get the stencil, the full 8.5 by 11 stencil. This month it came with 3 chalk paste colors, including the Something Borrowed, which is our color of the month. Never before have we done that, but this is our color of the month. So you're getting a sample of that, plus the black and the white. And then you get this really cool kit. It does come with adhesive dots, so that's awesome. So there are 2 hangers on the back, so you can run a ribbon through that, jute through that. You could just hang it with those hangers on your wall. Totally up to you. You could just stand it in a little stand if you wanted. Have like a bigger one than what I've got here. Either way, this is and you're like, what is it, Sarah? Well, let me show you. This is a surface. These are pieces to the surface, and when you put it together, you can use the adhesive dots, or you could use hot glue, totally up to you. Or you could use like a Fix-All or E6000 liquid glue. Wood glue works as well. Anything, I actually would not recommend hot glue, just because it has that like thickness to it where your pieces may not all be flush. So maybe like, and then look at these pieces as I'm putting this together. It is, can you see this? I don't want the pieces to fall. It's a window frame. This is gonna be so cute with our winter wonderland theme. So we are gonna paint our frame pieces to be a certain color, and they do black in your kit. And so absolutely you can do black if you want as well. I'm gonna do something different because, you know, I'm a different kind of a girl. So I also added some espresso into this. You'll see why in a minute. Let me pull out my white espresso and black, just in case I want to use the black. So what we're gonna do first is I'm actually gonna paint the surface of this. I'm gonna paint this white so that the background of this, the snowy, is white, okay? Yes, so anything that is teal on here is going to end up being white. So anything teal on here. And then where the white is, that's going to be our outline color, whatever color we choose to do. So like I could do the trees in green. I can do the sky and the lake in blue. I can do the snowman scarf in a color. It's all going to be like up to you how extravagant you want to get. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do this, ranging from super simple and easy to a little more complicated. But I think you're going to love it. Yeah, Christy, espresso, you know it. Good afternoon, Deborah. Hi, Lori. Hi, Cheetah Mom. Hi, Delene. Oh, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hi, Judy. I'm freezing, which makes it hard to like be motivated to do anything, if you catch my drift. I don't know. I don't know. Just getting my paintbrush wet, and I'm just gonna grab some white and just start painting. So we're just painting this background. And when this is drying, I'm going to be working on the some of the other things that we're going to do. I'm just going to dip in and get a little more water. It just helps spread the paint, the paste. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. So crazy that we sold out the ornaments yesterday or Friday, Monday. I was so sad. So sad, but those are so cute. I hope you guys got them before they sold out. Okay. So this is pretty white. We're going to let that dry, and I'm going to clean off my brush here. We're going to do these. I want it to look like a window pane, and I know you can have a black window and trim. I know it's super trendy. I kind of want to do like a different, what will it look like if I do it in like a beat up old white window with rustic, like, I'm just gonna do it. Will that look okay? Like a white window pane? I think. Ooh, brown might look good. Brown or white, you guys? What should I do? Like, but if I do white, I will like distress it. If I do brown, I'll distress it too. I just didn't want black. Just get on with the project. Hi, Paige. Hello, how are you? All right, let's get on with it. But not because we have rude people in the comments, just because I've made my mind. I'm going to do espresso. So we're just going to go ahead and paint this right here. I guess people are out in their, I don't know, what do you call it? Their big puffy chest. I used to call it puffy chest syndrome. That's when a guy feels all like, I don't know, like they need to rage and they need to puff their chest and like act like they're gonna fight somebody. That is what I call puffy chest syndrome. When you get on your computer and you want to start texting all sorts of mean stuff, You are like so, you like are so uncool and so unintimidating, and like it's just kind of disgusting actually. Especially because nobody is forcing you to be here. Not one person. In fact, what I should do is just kind of stall even some more so that people leave. Shortman, yeah. Christy, that happens too. It happens too. Like I feel like people, oh, they just think they can say whatever they want anymore. And by all means, say whatever you want. But I do not take well to rude comments, meaning it probably is just going to annoy me. And I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Did I annoy you on my page? Well, goodness, let me change everything since you're paying my bills. Not going to do it. Not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take my time. So this is getting painted. We're gonna paint everything in espresso, and then I will probably distress it a little bit so that it's a little more like woodwork and a little less like painted. Oh man, you guys, last night we had a super fun Wild and Crafty session on the Two Wild and Crafty Girls page. So, and I actually, for the first time, like really love what I created. I did put it in my background. You probably can't see, it's like a faux gift. Also, would you like to see what I'm doing? Would you like to see what I'm doing? Because here we go. Ha, Anita. Oh, yeah. To be honest, when I saw that, I was like, don't say what you want to say, Sarah. Don't say what just popped in your head. I'm just like, oh, let me just cater to you. I don't know. I maybe I'm in the minority, but if I'm watching something and I don't like what I'm watching, or I'm bored or whatever, I leave. I go do something else. I start scrolling. I don't sit there and hate. I just find it really useless. Like what is the sense? And people are people, and they should not surprise you anymore, because people are showing us their true colors every day. Every single day, especially online. Goodness gracious. They are protected by that computer screen, by their phone screen. They're like, I don't need to see, I can say whatever I want behind this screen. And that's fine, but it shows your true spirit of who you are. Golly. And then goodbye, and also block. Block, you're gone. Adios. Banned forever. You and your puppy and your little dog too. Oh. Hi Tess, hi Melissa. Welcome. We're doing a really cool project today, whether you like it or not. Last night I was dying. So I don't know if any of you guys even know this, but so I've had this page since 2017, actually probably a little bit before that, but it was different because I was doing a different thing. But I've had this page for a long time, and it all started with my original business, which is different than what I do now. Like it was just a different business. And I've always been in the like DIY space though. It was just different. And so anyway, I started this page in 2018. So like a year later, my friend Jessica, who also is my like sponsor upline in Couture, she and I started a podcast. Like way before podcasts were cool, right? Like, I mean, they were starting to get cool, but not everybody and their brother were doing them. Just the cool people like us. No, just kidding. No, but we started that. We have 4 seasons. We're working on season 5, but here's the thing. Jess is severely limited on time. And so in order to do everything, we have to do a lot of stuff in the evenings for her. And what we've started doing is more of our lives on our Two Wild and Crafty Girls page. And so it's like twice a month or like every other week, and it'll be on a Tuesday. We'll go live together, and we'll be a little wild, and we'll be a little crafty. And we just mostly like to have fun and laugh. And, you know, literally that's it. You won't really see us promoting our chalk products, promoting anything for business. It's nothing like that. It's all just about her and I getting together and having fun. However, we thought it might be fun for our Two Wild and Crafty Girls to kind of promote our Chalk After Dark products. In fact, this is probably one of the only times you're going to hear me talk about it in public. It's a very limited collection that we have been putting out for. We've done 2 runs, maybe in the past 6 months, 10 months or so. And Chalk After Dark, think of it as like, they actually have like Build-A-Bear After Dark. So different companies have After Dark products, which are not your mainstream products. So they're not going to appeal to a large majority. They're a lot more humor, a little more risque, if you're asking me. Naughty words, innuendos, that kind of thing. And if it's inappropriate, it's going to be in the Chalk After Dark section. You can't find it. You have to have a special link. You can't find it online. You can't search for it. And the company will never promote it. It's only up to us and word of mouth. So it's kind of like if you know, you know. Well, there are 2 designs in particular that Jess and I are we'll show a couple designs, but we're going to work with on our next live, because think of it this way. We're going to show you how to make the cutest, slightly inappropriate, ugly sweater for your ugly sweater holiday parties, where it's okay to be slightly inappropriate. It's going to be fun. PG for us, but some of the designs say naughty words, but I don't know that we'll put the naughty words on there. I'm still, you know, some people, they don't care. I will say them when I'm in the company of adults, but I generally would not do it on, like, I would not do it online. I wouldn't do it on a video, unless I was in like a private area. I don't know. I do say bad words. Can ask my family. But it's saved for like very, very special times. And if I'm here, I don't say naughty words. I'll say like, I don't know. I'll say other things. This is still not quite dry. Hi, Nita. Hi, Kim. Hi, Mary Beth. Good afternoon. We're creating a super fun, cute little winter wonderland. I'm using our club kit. So if you're not a club member and you want to get in, so our club, maybe you've never heard of it before. Our club is a craft box, like a subscription box. And you get one project kit every month. It's $25.99. That's the retail price of the subscription. But then there are ways to save money on it. And the first way is to become a Perks member with me. Perks members are special customers. Special customers who get 30% off on everything they purchase. And you might be thinking, Sarah, how do I become a Perks member? And I will say to that, I will help you. All you have to do is comment the keyword. This is going to be your easiest way. I should be wearing an apron. Comment the keyword. I will send you a message. And in that message, you will get a link to the Perks member page on my website. When you, that's still drying. When you get that link and go to that website, you're going to read all about it and you can sign up. To become a Perks member, you have an option to join for $20. And when you pay your $20, you're going to get a $20 instant credit in your account for product credit. So you're basically self-funding that product credit. So it's basically a free program because you're getting your $20 back in product. So you pay $20 a month to be a Perks member. And then you're always getting $20 a month in product credit to spend. So that is how it works. And you will always have 30% off on all the things on the website, including our club kit. Club is another program where you join. So today, with the keyword, I will send you the project supply list. You can add that to your cart. And one of them is the club. Well, club members get it for $19.99 instead of $25.99. So right there, you get a huge savings. Today, I'm going to tell you how to get it for free. Are you ready? Join my Perks membership. Pay $20. Get $20 in product credit back. add the club to your cart. It will be $19.99. At checkout, where your payment is, you're going to click that you want to use your design dollars. And you're going to use $19.99 of your design dollars. It'll leave you with 1 penny left. But you can add other things to your cart and use the full 20. So let's say you want to get the whole project that I'm doing, plus you want to add that espresso and you want to add the other surfaces that are 50% off right now. But wait, they're 30% off for you and another 50% off. So if you want to add all this to your cart and then check out, use your 20 design dollars, I think you're going to pay shipping and tax, but the products might be maybe $10 on top of that. It's a really, really good deal. So here's what I want you to do. Comment the keyword winter. It's right there. Winter. Type it in. WINTER. Hit enter. And I will send you a message. If you're watching on YouTube, I already linked it for you. It's right there in the pinned comment. All you have to do is look up and it's there. Or maybe it's here. I don't know. I don't know where I to look on YouTube. Okay. So let's get into this project. So I prepared this surface. The white is drying. I'm going to go over here to this 5x7 chubby block. It's a 5x7 block. Now, this has been sold out for a very long time. Guess what? It's coming back this week. So I'm going to show you how we can do a very simple shelf sitter or something fun for your decor. I love these little blocks for my kitchen. And the reason is because I don't need a stand. I don't need anything fancy. I can just place this in a little nook or a corner. And it adds some decor into my kitchen. All right, now, I'm making 3 things with this. This is going to be the first thing. I am going to fuzz this. So let's just stick it down. The real thing has joined the video. Hey. Hi, Erica. Hi, Lee. Hey, girl. Hey, Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn. All right, I'm going to put this cute little guy on here. Actually, that's not. I don't want everything. Okay. Now, I'm going to be strategic about how I chalk this. The sky up here. Into 2. You know what I'm going to do with this one? I'm going to grab our ash. This is an ash gray. And as simple as this is, I'm going to show you what it will look like if we just do one color. Oh, little copper, you are awake. Okay, so simple. Sometimes we look at these scenes and we think, we need to do this in like all these colors and we need to complicate it. But we don't. We don't at all. So this is ash. It was a last minute decision. I apologize for changing it up. But, hello, one color. How cute is that? One color. Ash. Doesn't that look great? So cute. Okay. I'm going to clean this up real quick. Just gonna, because we have to reuse this multiple times. So I'm just going to take my board eraser and clean this up so that I can use it again. You're going to clean both sides, the front and the back. I'm going to wash or clean this out in my water. And then I'm going to take my disinfectant wipe and just kind of go over that. And then clean this off again. Now, all we have to do is dry it so that we can use it again. That's it. Easy peasy. Hi, Patty. Hi, Deb. Hello. Mama Skoggs. Hi, Marlene. Thank you, Chrissy. I think it does. I think it looks amazing in one color. Like, it's so cute. Also, I just love little snowmen. I think there's lots of room to decorate with little snowmen. Second only to my trees. Trees are my favorite thing to decorate with for the holidays. Not like a tree, like a Christmas tree, but like just trees, just freestanding trees all over the place. All right, so I just went ahead and dried that. I'm just gonna get this cleaned off a bit. So Easton joined a basketball team this week, and I got the invite. You know how like we get the parent app, so you can be connected to the team and the coach can chat with you or send messages or whatever. Like Team Snap or Game Changer or whatever. So I get the invite to that, and it's for the Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, what is this? This is weird. Like, I didn't get it. And that was, today's Wednesday. That was Monday. Yesterday, another parent commented, "Oh, I love the name." And that made me look back at the name, the Dunkin' Donuts, and I finally got it. It took me like a good day to realize that it's because it's basketball. So they're the Dunkin' Donuts. I totally did not get it. I was just like, what? Like, is it a sponsored team? Like, I did not get it. I'm a little embarrassed about that, but that's okay. Hello, Peggles. I know this club is so cute. If you're not a club member, you guys comment the word winter and I'll send you over the link. If you're a Perks member, you're going to get this for $19.99. You're going to get the whole kit for $19.99. If you are not a club member, that's okay. Trying to figure out, I want to go all the way up with this. All right, this is where I personally am going to get a little more complicated with the design, okay? My immediate thought is that I'm going to do the sled in brown, his arms in brown. The sky in blue. The lake in blue. His buttons in black. Like, I want to do a lot of it black, but I want this to be brown. I am contemplating a few things. I'm going to just start, and I'm going to start with the sled because I know for a fact I want this sled in brown. And then I know for you guys, you never see me use these packets, but today I'm using this because I don't have it yet. But I'm going to show you something. When you use your packets, I want you to cut off the bottom, not the top. And there is a reason for that because I'm not going to use all of this. But I'm going to... Ooh, it's a pretty color. And it's gonna be my lake color here. I'm just gonna paste and peel that. And I'm just gonna put some blue up here. I'm concentrating, you guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Every time I say that, it just reminds me of Saturday Night Live. And the skit where, I forget what the skit was. She was always feeling verklempt. And she would be like, talk amongst yourselves. With that accent. Okay. We got that done. Now, I'm going to push the rest of this back down so that we can save our color. And I'm going to just start rolling it up. And then I'll put a little piece of tape on it. And then look, I've got my color and I can see what color it is. I can see the color. All right, I'm gonna peel this, let it dry. I'm gonna push this back. Oops, that dried a little bit on me. Should have known better. Watch this. I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of water. I'm trying to fix it. Because it dried on my silkscreen. It's still not coming through. Usually when you add water to your dried paste, it just kind of like reconstitutes, and you can usually smooth it out. It's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Okay. Now I'm going to do the rest of this. I don't know if I should do black or brown now. I think black. We'll do black. Okay, I brought out black. I kind of want to do my trees in green. Do I dare grab an ivy? And do some green trees? Here we go. So I'm taking the time to do multiple colors on this particular project because it's like looking through a window pane, and I feel like you'll see, you know, lively colors. It's a little more realistic when you do the colors. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. I didn't plan this. It just happened. That looks good. What is wrong? Why did that? That must have stuck down. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. Pshaw. Okay. I'm going to do an orange carrot nose. Let me get a little orange for his carrot nose. And then we'll do some red for his hat and his scarf. Then everything else on here is going to be black. His little mouth, the rest of his outlined body. So I'm just going a little bit at a time. Oh my goodness. The black outline will look good. All right, I'm just going to go and do his arms made out of sticks in espresso. This one is a very large stick. Okay. It's a little extra in there. All right. Now I'm going to wash this in the water. When I come back, I'm going to fix my blue. I'll show you how, because I done dried it on accident. If you were just tuning in, go ahead and comment the keyword, which is winter, W-I-N-T-E-R. When you do, I will send you a message with a link where you can find the project supplies for this project, as well as my link for my VIP group, my free DIY and crafting group, where you'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. All right, so I am just spending a little extra time on cleaning this because of the fact that some of the chalk dried onto the stencil when I was working. The longer you take, the more it dries, you know? And if it dries on that silk screen, you want to get it off so that you can reuse this and have it free of chalk during your crafting time. Okay, let me... All right. Almost done, guys. We're almost done with this. And then, okay, I'm going to set that. I'm going to let it dry over there for a minute so that it's kind of like out of my way. I'm going to show you how to fix this if you're struggling. Okay, I've got a little paintbrush. Get it in some water. I'm going to pick up some of this paste, and I'm just going to paint in this image. This is the color of the month, which is only available during the month of November. There we go. And I may need an extra coat after I paint this. But there you go. For the most part, it looks good. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, we have to go. Aaron?
Yeah.
What did you just say to me?
Isn't it at 4?
Yes.
And it's like a half hour away?
Yes.
And it's 3:30.
I know. Okay.
Do the math.
I did do the math, and I did see that I'm running behind. All right, so we're going to finish this up fast as fast can be. You guys, I might not have time to do my third project. In fact, I don't have time to do my third project. However, don't you worry. I will come live and do it another time, special time. Maybe tomorrow night, because I usually don't go live on Thursday nights. So maybe tomorrow night we could do a special live where I finish this. Okay. Well, I'm going to finish this. You could, if you wanted, like this is, like some of these slats, maybe you want to like add a little detail to them with your paintbrush. That looks really cool. And while I'm not painting the entire thing, I'm just giving it a little extra. That looks really good. All right. Thank you, Anita. I think so too. Hi, Tina. Janet, I know. Aren't they adorable? This one is the club. So if you are a club member, you're going to get this. If you're not, go ahead and comment the keyword, and then I'll send you the link to sign up and get it. If you are already a club member, you're going to save 30%. If you aren't, you can sign up to be a club member and then save your extra. I'm going to dry this and put it together. I do like... Actually, I'm going to use Fix-All. I'm going to use a fast drying glue. My husband's going to have a fit. It comes with adhesive tabs, which you can also use. Make sure everything is closed up before I get all crazy. Okay. This is Fix-All from the original super glue, it says. It's called Fix-All. Now you can get it at lots of different stores, but I get mine at the Dollar Tree. It's kind of like an E6000 in a way. It has worked really well for me on a lot of different projects. All right, now. I told you that I didn't want to use hot glue because it would leave too much of a gap, because hot glue tends to be thick. So that's why I'm not using hot glue. Can you use hot glue? Absolutely. Okay. There we go. What I love about this is that you can move this a little bit if you need to while it's setting, but to be honest. It's pretty set. Look how cute this is. The 2 projects that I made with our club kit. You can get yours by commenting the keyword winter and I'll send you a message. I have to run. Thank you, Sherry. Yay, thank you. Yeah, I tried to add a little color and a little other stuff to it. I think it's adorable. And like I said, there are hangers on the back that you can like tie a ribbon to and hang it. You could put a little greenery. I didn't really do any embellishing because I got to run, but don't worry, I'll come back and use this again another time. You guys have a great rest of your day. We're gonna go do the final walkthrough for Cassie's house. Okay.